Hi guys. Welcome to Daily Tips with Monica. I do appreciate you guys for coming in. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Make sure you guys, if you want to share me out, share me out. And if you want to share me out to all different platforms as well, guys. Make sure if you're new to the channel, guys, welcome everyone. I hope everybody had a good Monday. It's Tuesday morning, baby. It's Tuesday morning. Let's get into the work week, okay? So, what we're going to talk about today is, guys, what we're going to talk about is how to build your integrity. And in order to build your integrity, know that you have to adopt a lifestyle of it. And it is a decision that will affect all aspects of your daily life, your activities on a personal level as well on behalf of your family and the business you have. It all starts with desire to take self inventory to discover needs you're not currently fulfilling in your life, and then you decide to take an action to change it. First and foremost, this process involves declaring an intention that you follow through with appropriate commitments and actions. So, here are some tips, guys, that can um, help you on your way to building integrity. The first thing is you make promises, and keep them. I repeat after me when I say that. Make promises, make promises, and keep them. So make promises and keep them. So making a promise, guys, is the first part of a decision and a responsibility that you have chosen to take on. When you do not follow through with a promise that you made someone or something, you have lost the focus that you need, and you may fulfill at fulfilling that responsibility. Be sensible in maintaining and fulfilling your obligations in a timely manner. And also remember that there is enough time for you to devote moments for yourself and to spend a time with your family and loved ones. Enjoy your life, but don't be overcommitting yourselves to things that can take you away from how you want to live and enjoy your life. So make promises and keep them. Have you ever heard that song? I never make a promise. That's by Drew Hill. I never made a promise that I could keep. That was by Drew Hill, honey. But anyway, make sure that when you're making promises to people to be there for them or support them, make sure you keep them. Make sure you keep those promises to your children. Make sure you keep those promises to yourself that you're not going to act a certain way. Make sure you're keeping those promises and you keep them no matter what. Take the time for yourself. Don't be overcommitting yourself to do things that, you know, I understand that, you want to support everyone and be there for everyone. But sometimes you have to be there for yourself. Be there for yourself and how can I put this? Be there for yourself and make sure that you are fulfilling the promises to yourself. That means, like, if you say, I'm going to take time out for myself to enjoy life. So keep that promise that you're going to enjoy your life. You're not just gonna spend all your life working and never get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So take that time to yourself and then enjoy your family. If you make promises to your family that you're going to put in the time, make sure you do that. And the people that you know that you support, if you want to support them, make sure you're staying sticking to it. Don't be late. Don't like this is one of my pet peeves. Like don't say you going to do something. It's like yeah, I'm gonna this is the instance that happened to me and this is my truth. And if you're watching, you know it's my truth. I had reached out to someone and I said I want to do an interview with you, and they was kind of like a big time YouTuber. And um, as time went on, I was very professional. They were very professional. And then, they was like, yes, I will be there, at this specific time to do this and do that. So when the time come and I sent them the link a couple of days early to make sure that, everything was still in order, everything was fine. So when it was time for me to go live, I was stuck with an egg in my face. And they came up with an excuse. Um, they came up with an excuse why they couldn't come. Oh, my phone locked up. Oh, my computer locked up. Oh, an accident and things like that. And I was like, you know what? That's okay. Okay. They was like, oh, I promise. Contact me tomorrow. I promise I'll do it around the time. Contact them tomorrow, the next day, and guess what? Still wouldn't do right. So what I did, I charged it to the game and I said, you know what, I guess they're not professional enough to let people know that you know what, I'm not doing interviews. You know, it speaks bad on their character. When you do people like that, I'm gonna be honest. When you promise and you break those promises, saying that, oh yeah, I don't mind doing an interview, and I promise, and you had a delay, and the next day it's still a delay, and you still making excuses. That means you never did want to do the interview, and so um, but that makes me look bad in my eyes, and see that what made me unsubscribe. That makes me feel like you know what my subscription is not is if I wasn't worthy of your time, you're not worthy of my subscription. Even so it is what it is. But make sure you're keeping promises and make sure you're keeping your engagements. The second thing is be honest in all your communication. Exercising integrity in your communication means saying what you are going to do and then doing it. People understand that life can be filled with challenges. And when you are honest with people and you communicate with people about your obligation and why you can or cannot do something in a time frame promise, they will be more than likely to understand. Try to not to overcommit yourself to other people. This will lead to a loss of integrity and failed relationship. Just like I was speaking about before, they was making any excuses and they was, oh, I'm so sorry. I wanted to do it, but I'm just going through a lot right now. Excuse me. I was going through a lot right now, but I promise I'm gonna do it. But they never did. And that was fine because it says a lot about their, like I said, it says a lot about their integrity. Um, so what you have to do, and this is just let's just be real. What you have to do is, guys, mean what you say and say what you mean. And that means is if you say you want to do something for someone, if you're going to be there for someone, and if you can or can't do something for somebody, keep it real. Keep it all the way kosher. Keep it real with people. Be honest with people. Me, I try my best to be honest with people and communicate with people. And if I don't get back to you, I try to make sure I apologize and say, look, girl, I'm so sorry. I get caught up in work. I get kids home trying to do homework and stuff like that. I'm not trying to ignore you or nothing like that. It's just, I have a life, and sometimes you get caught up in life, and people understand that. But don't be that person that just say, "Oh well," and say nothing, because that speaks a lot about your integrity. It says a lot. That means you're only for yourself. This means you're only for yourself. And who want to be around people that are only for themselves? No one will want to be around you, and no one want to support you. And then the one and you'll be feeling some kind of way. So if you don't want to feel some kind of way, then say what you mean and mean what you say. So um if you're going to do something for somebody, or if something happens, then you make sure you reach out to them and communicate with them to let them know that's just being professional. That's just being real. Don't be, um, how can I say this? Don't be that person that feels as though someone owes them something, or you owe you owe them something, because that don't no one owe you anything. No one owes you anything. But if something is you to tell someone that you're going to do something for them, or you're going to call them back, or you're going to have you want to be a part of something that they ask you to be a part of, and you just skip out on it and no communication. This says a lot about your integrity. And I'm just going to be real, and you know that's why I always try to treat people and communicate with people the way I want to be communicated with, because I don't want to be perceived as selfishness. You feel what I'm saying? Um, the third thing is, guys, keep your environment clean. Um, this begins with you guys recognizing that you are the core of your business. It is difficult to exercise influence in other areas of your life if you don't make the time every day to be self-aware of your environment. Do the little things that you have been meaning to do for yourself. When is the last time you read a book? What happened to that project you started about 3 years ago and you ain't even finished yet? What is the fate of that one thing that you're passionate about, but you've been too busy to do it while making a living? Organize the clutter and clear your slate by getting rid of the things around you that detract you from your focus. Look at the papers around your desk, mail on the table, and tidy up and discard the extra things scattered in your home that you have always thought to get rid of. And you know what, to be honest, this is a lot. I can say I got to do a lot of decluttering, especially when it comes to my home. A lot of stuff, these kids toys that they don't no longer play with, some stuff I need to get in my utility room. I need to organize and get up out of this house, child. And I probably could have an office. I probably could have an office if I could do that, and just clear out that utility room. I probably would have an office. But I just want to go ahead and let you guys know, remove the clutter from your house, remove the clutter from your mind, and clean it all out, and just focus on building yourself up. And once you get all that clutter out of your life, you're able to look for the future. Um, The fifth thing is, guys, stay focused. No, this is the fourth. Oh, I'm sorry. The fourth thing. Sorry, I can't count. The fourth thing is stay focused. Have you ever known when your personal care vanishes that everything around you starts to slip as well? Uh-oh, excuse me. Find the balance in your life to maintain yourself. Know that taking care of a household and taking care of your business is very difficult. Making a list and setting alarms on your phone or keeping a calendar to keep on track even when the clock tries to get the best of you will help you. And notifying people that who are important to you, excuse me, important to you of your commitments will help keep you accountable. So stay focused. You know, I'm telling you, when you start slacking, everything else around you starts slacking. And then next thing you know, everything is off balance. So the best thing for you to do so you won't become off balance like that is um is to stay focused. Like me, myself, I have a calendar at work that keeps me to let me know what I need to do on this specific day. If I need a doctor appointment, okay, this is the doctor appointment. So I can stay focused and do the tasks that I need to do for that day. Because sometimes if we get sidetracked, honey, something won't get done. I promise you, if you get sidetracked, something will not get done. So you have to just stay focused and make sure you have a list of things that you need to do because um, you'll be sidetracked and everything just falling apart and you wondering what's going on, why stuff ain't working, and things like that. But you have to stay focused so you won't fail. Um, the fifth thing is allow. Oh, guys, as I'm doing these things, guys, I'm tightening them out. Allow for proper influences. So allow the right kind of influence to enter your life. Um, to increase your integrity, guys, surround yourself with people that you admire. If you don't feel like you can engage personally with people of influence, read books or listen to motivational speaking, and it helps to keep you in the right direction. What you feed your mind, and this is true, affects what you project outward. Your integrity in life is affected by the things you put in. The intention here, I'm sorry, so the intention here is to build self-awareness, but not for undue self-scrutiny or judgment. You don't need to be perfect, and it is okay to make mistakes. Commit to making decisions to set things right or just start over. Decide to make the commitments in these small ways, and you'll find yourself improving your integrity and strengthening your relationship. So, allow the proper influence in your life. What you put in, you will put out. So if you putting in bad juju, you're gonna put out some bad juju. So listen to some motivational talk. Read a book that can inspire you. Be around people that you admire that influence you to do the right things. Not those people that want to be messy and keeping up all kind of drama. That ain't putting out good stuff, honey. It's not. So be around people that's going to build you up and hold you accountable. And see, sometimes people don't want friends that hold them accountable, but I do. Because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And then if you tell me months from now, you're wrong, then I'll think about it like, yeah, I know I was wrong. And then I'll go back and apologize. So you want to hold yourself accountable, and then you want to have an accountability partner, because ain't nothing wrong with having a friend that holds you accountable, because they going to help you with your integrity. They're going to let you know what, you're not being self-aware. So those are the tips that I do have, guys. Um, I'm going to go ahead and recap, guys. The first thing is make promises and keep them. So um, make sure that you are keeping those commitments that you make. Don't make a promise that you can't keep. And then people are looking at you sideways like you're being fake. Don't be that person. The second thing is be honest in all your communication. So make sure that you're being honest in everything you say and do. If if you say it, be about it. Don't go against it or your word, or don't not communicate and just leave a person high and dry, because it speaks a lot about your integrity. It says you're only for yourself, and you don't never want to be perceived that way. The third thing is keep your environment clean. Make sure that you are keeping your environment in a in clean, and make sure you're keeping your mind clean as well. Clean, declutter everything out your house that don't need to be there. Just go ahead and declutter it. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. The fourth thing is stay focused. Make sure you're staying focused. Don't get off task. Because when you get off task, everything else will slowly but surely fall to the wayside. So you have to stay focused, stay doing the things that you need to do to get where you want to be. The fifth thing is allow for proper influence. So allow, and I'm gonna be real, allow the right people in your life that can influence you in the right way. And I'm not talking about those people that's trying to tell you to be messy. I'm talking about those people that say you can do this, always lifting you up when you're feeling down. Those are the kind of people you want as an influence over your life, not those people that I'm gonna be honest, that all they do is always about drama, you know, or they, what I'm saying, or they always taking but never giving. They're not, you want them, they want you to feed into them, but they don't ever want to feed into you. And that's not true friendship. And tomorrow, this is what I may talk about. How to be a true, genuine friend. Okay, guys. So those are the tips that I do have. Hope you guys enjoyed them. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Make sure you guys hit that like button. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. And if you're watching the replay, make sure that you are commenting. That's all I have, guys. I will be um I will see you guys later. Please know, do not let anything or anyone steal your joy. Oh, let me take this back. I'm so sorry. Make sure you guys are connecting to my featured channel of the month. That is Baking with Charlayne. Make sure you guys are connected with Charlayne. And make a shout out to the TBT squad, that's Truth Be Told squad. Shout out to them. And that is Blogs and Fiction and the McRae team. The McRae Kingz. Sorry. Um, so you guys have a good day, and make sure that you don't let anything or anyone steal your joy. If they didn't give it to you, guess what? They can't take it away. Y'all have a happy Tuesday, and I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all this evening with some little daily news, CBG news. Okay. See y'all later.